YP murdered this.
Yeah.
I came in for one simple reason. It ain't your feelings. No conversation. Let's get the bullshit and get straight to business. You see, I'm coming for one.
What's up, y'all? Once again, we are back with the historic battle that never seems to end, Venus versus Mars. Once again, I'm your producer / host, Brooke Acosta. And today, I got the regulars. You got billionaire Mr. Green, a.k.a. the accountability doctor.
MD.
Then you got MD.
Yeah.
And then you have the beautiful Queen C. Oh, man. It's so good to see y'all in this space, man. I think that a lot of people don't, we talking about relationships and we talking about this constant battle between men and women. But I think we all need to kind of, so it's some type of perspective here, understand, let the people know where we are in our relationship status. Currently, I've been saved from Hodem. So I'm actually in a stable relationship. It's been going strong for about a year now. Brandon, what about you?
I am currently in a successful, committed relationship.
Whoa, successfully committed.
Yo, are you slow? We met her at the cookout.
But the world didn't know.
At what cookout?
At your cookout.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't
Brandon
know
was
either,
there?
apparently.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
The
I'm
very
lost.
pretty girl that he came with. Like,
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I
I like
didn't
her.
even see.
I like her.
I didn't even see Brandon there.
Yo, you must have been at peak level drunkenness at that point, because he was definitely there. If you don't remember Brandon being there, you definitely don't remember playing one hand of spades.
Yeah, I played one hand and got up.
Yeah.
I ain't with none of that. I got ADD, niggas. When this is cookout, I'm everywhere, man. But I'm happy for you, Brandon. What about you, Carolyn?
I am in a committed relationship as well.
Whoa. That Pepsi?
None of your beeswax.
Oh, shit.
Just know he here and he in the background, so watch your mouth.
Okay. What's up, Jesus? We all got a relationship with Christ. So, something that's really, really, really on my mind, man, is this thing where we got this quote unquote high value shit. I really don't like the term high value. It's either niggas with money or niggas that's broke.
First of all, we gotta respect the people out there. We're not going to do the N word or the B word to identify people. It's black people, it's black men with money. That's close to that 1%, if not the 1%.
That's what close to that. Yeah, that's probably what 0.5. I think that whole conversation is just internet fodder. We never had that conversation in the 2000s. Either you was broke or you had it. Either you was tricking or you wasn't tricking. It wasn't no, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no high value, man.
I mean, but we were living in a different society now. We live in different times. So yes, people put a lot of value on the dollar sign. Nobody cares about happiness and love anymore. They only care about the financial part. So for most women, security and providing and protecting is financial.
And that's why
I believe that
ain't got shit.
We got so confused in the 90s with this money. Go ahead, Carol. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was saying, and that's why them bitches ain't got shit. Because, to be honest,
you're breaking up, Carol. You're breaking up. You breaking up.
Hold on, I gotta go to Wi-Fi.
Well,
to be honest, I don't know where we got this high value shit from. I don't know when all of a sudden, just based off the money that you make, that you're just so a catch. Like, this shit is stupid. It's literally no different than women basing their looks off whether or not they're a catch or not. It's very superficial. like I said last episode, I know a lot of people with money that are miserable and complete assholes and very shallow. So I find it, like I said before, we only go surface level because they're scared to go deep. Because when you go deep, you actually got to uncover some shit that they really don't want to uncover.
But I hold on. I want to play devil's advocate. If I took my whole life to make money and became this successful person, do I have time to be deep? Like, you gotta have balance. It's gotta be balanced. If I spent all my time making money, right, and I'm so successful and I got this going on, did I have the luxury of being deep?
Hell
I
yeah,
think
because
deep.
time equals money. The more money you have, it should be equate to the more time you have, and the more time you have, you should be actually trying to find yourself.
I feel like there's just a lot of people that's hurt and damaged, and they just don't want to go down that path anymore. So they just keep everything superficial. They keep everything surfacey. And because if I'm emotionally detached, then I'm not gonna get hurt.
I think money does make a level of security in a relationship. Like, I've never been in a relationship where we all had money, like we was six figures and all that type of shit. But I can only imagine if y'all both evenly yoked, the only thing y'all gonna be missing in a relationship is time. Because to get to that status y'all at, y'all gonna be working so much away from each other, y'all not gonna put in that time. So one of the questions that I wanted to, get into tonight, this is a great segue, gotta pat myself on the back, is would you rather have peace by any means? And I'm talking about that means you biting your tongue. You might let this man have a side chick, or she might have a side dude, or you might know they cheating, but you trying to keep peace in the family, or you pretend to be happy despite hating this relationship. Which would you rather do? If you
I'd
had to
rather
do
have
one of these
peace.
terrible things. By any means.
I won't say by any means, but I want to have peace.
Now, what if she come to you and say, you know what, I'm tired of us arguing. I don't want to break up the family. You know what I'm saying? This ain't good for the kids. I'm dating somebody.
No.
And I want to stay married though, because I don't want to break up the family. You doing your thing, I'm doing mine. Would you take that? That's peace by any means.
No.
You mute.
No, nigga, because they done already broke up the family. Look, listen. Once you decide to commit to somebody through the act of marriage, you don't say, oh, I want to date other people, but I still want to be married to you. No, motherfucker, you already broke up the union. It's one man, one woman, not two men, two women, or 50, 11 people in the fucking background.
Whoa. It could be
Shoot
it
this
could it
motherfucker.
could be one man and several
Shut
women.
up, bitch.
No.
Listen. I don't care if it's one man,
That
one woman, one they. I don't care
yeah.
about the
I'm not
But
schematics.
you know what's
But
so
it's
crazy?
literally just two
I'm
people.
not
It's not
agreeing.
all that other shit that y'all talking about.
Now, I'm not agreeing with three men and one woman. Now, I'm not done. It's
Why not? Why
that
not?
is just nasty.
Listen to me. Listen.
But I am agreeing with the one man and several women, 2, 3, 4. How many that y'all all agree on? But
But
yes,
y'all
You're a
niggas can't even
hypocrite,
take care
actually.
of one. Now y'all want to disappoint four at the same time.
who said 4 will be disappointed?
What did you say, nigga?
Who said 4 will be disappointed? 4
Listen,
might be all with it.
listen.
Brandon, I think what you're saying is really cool until you become a sexist, where you judging what's nasty to you. If a woman wants to lay down with 4 or 5 different men, don't call her nasty, and you ain't calling that man nasty.
I was just
That
getting
is
ready to say that, and there are some countries in the world where they're polyamorous, where there's many men to one woman. So it's not that it's not unheard of.
where the island of Lesbos.
No, I just said many men to one woman.
That is disrespectful, and I don't understand that. That's
Well,
not for me to understand.
basically what happened in this, because I saw it on sex taboos around the world. It was like basically a show that was based on sex taboos,
You will
and
watch that.
basically the village lost um Like basically, it came to they lost a lot of men through war.
They went to war.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
like there were a lot of men that didn't have wives. So there was like one woman and like 3 husbands. Like it was wild. Like I don't knock what anybody needs to do for survival, but at the same time, a lot of the times this shit don't be survival. It really all be about selfishness and the pleasure of one person against the greater good of the whole entire community. That's my main reason why I'm really not too keen on the way that people are throwing around polyamorous and polygamy and things like that.
It's not about sexual. It's about community.
But it
It's
sound
about
good
family.
on the surface until you get to the bottom and that
Because
shit really be sexual.
you could get 2 women and not be sexually active with like a threesome thing, but you could be sexually active with one of them at a time.
And like
Together.
I said, that's still
Right.
about that. Like I said, when you deep down into a lot of these polyamorous and polygamous relationships, it really be about the selfish part of the man. The man.
Mr. Producer, can you hold on, Mr. Producer, Brooke, can you Google how many broken families we have out here?
Let me guess. I'm gonna give you an accurate number. All of them? No. A lot of them.
A lot of them.
So wouldn't it be smart to just say, hey, instead of having all these different broken households?
But you assume that these broken households are full of single people. It's a lot of people.
Let them finish. Let them land.
That are married
let them land. I know
broken
you're very
households.
emotional, Karen.
We the only nation that thinks like this.
No, we're not.
See, can I just say something? When you get into monogamy and you're my wife and no one else is, you know what follows right behind that? Capitalism. And when you look at capitalism, right, that shit is in America and Britain, real heavy. And we the only countries that you got one wife. You think about that. Other countries that are not capitalistic societies, whether they communists or whether they're socialists or whatever, they actually believe in you can have more than one wife because it's not about ownership. A relationship, when you say you're my only wife, you're my only man, that's ownership. And that delves into capitalism. I own these houses, I own these cars, it's mine, my land. How can you own?
What's the divorce rate? It's 50%, 51%.
Divorce rate gotta be at like 54% of marriages. It's even higher now.
This is the problem. This is the problem when we talk about marriages and monogamy and polygamy. Let's talk about polygamy because a lot of people like to say that this is it's the natural way and all of this other stuff. Our ancestors in Africa practiced polygamy, but there was a criteria for that polygamy. Everybody wasn't able to practice polygamy just because it was available to be had. And that is what I am saying. Everybody is not. You have to be mentally equipped for that. As a man, you have to be mentally equipped to be able to emotionally handle 2, 3, 4 women at a time. And a lot of these men don't even recognize their own feelings, and on top of trying to recognize the feelings in their mates or respect the feelings of their mates and try to handle and navigate those in a leading position.
Do you think, let me ask you a question. Do you think Solomon gave a fuck about all them women he had?
Of course he did, or else he wouldn't have had them all.
Fuck up. Yeah, you think that man, he governed a whole land. He talked to God on God got that nigga's cell phone number. And on top of that, he got to worry about all his wives' emotions.
Wasn't Solomon the same one that was
he was the wisest man.
Wait, wasn't Solomon the same one that was going to split the baby in half when the 2 women was fighting over the baby? All right,
yes, he was.
He was a wise man. The end.
Right, and you know how he was, and you know what the wise thing I heard in the Bible? One of his lines said, "Do not listen to bitches." No, but,
yo, you going
to queen.
You going to Christian hell.
Thou shalt not listen. Thou shalt not listen to her bullshit.
You're going to Christian
hell. She shall talketh to her girlfriend instead of me.
So as this show, we are pro poly.
I'm pro poly in a responsible way, and a lot of these niggas ain't responsible. The end.
Yes. Okay, we can agree to that. But
I mean, like,
that is
I don't know, like,
peace. That is peace on any means necessary.
no, peace by any means necessary is, for me, is if me and my wife got this family together, we got these bills and we raising these kids, but we're not even sexually attracted to each other no more. Or at this point of our relationship. We ain't saying that. I look at relationships like on a big scale. We may not be fucking with each other for 5 years, but we've been together for 50. Think about that. We may not be fucking with, like, every 10 years, we may not be fucking with each other for a year. You've been together 50 years.
I mean,
If
Michelle
it works for
Michelle
y'all.
Obama said they've been together for 30 years. The first 10.
Yeah, she didn't like that nigga. Like, you know.
She ain't like him. When the kids was little and he was trying to hustle.
Hey.
She say anything.
Don't dare. Don't you dare.
Man, fuck her. She like, they like Jay-Z and Beyonce. They say anything to sell a book. They be like, I ain't like Barack. Oh, she ain't like Barack. I'm going to get the book. Oh, Jay-Z said he cheated on Beyonce. I gotta go get 444. Oh, shit. Oh, Lord. You heard Beyonce clap back at Jay-Z with Becky and the Good End? Oh, Lord, I gotta get the album. They have nothing else to sell but their marriage. So they find little pieces of their marriage to break off.
How did they last for 30 years? Ever since Will and Jada started on their bullshit, Barack and Michelle have been like the #1 black couple goals, like, since then.
We got to stop that goals.
We do need to stop that goals thing, but you know, in a world that idolizes the rich and famous, that's what it is.
We got to stop that goal.
My goals is Weezy and George.
Listen, I'll take Weezy and
On
George.
the east side.
He ain't playing about his wife.
Those are goals.
My goal is
not. Why Weezy and George, yo?
My goal is not to be other people's goals, but
right. My goal is to be my own couple goals. How about that?
Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that.
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say
again.
I'm tired of, you know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of relationship goals.
I mean, all the boondock sounds.
I'm tired of.
I want people to stop the relationship goals and focus on yourself first and your mate second.
I'm tired of that.
Like I told you before, that takes a lot of self-reflection, and these people don't want to sit in those feelings. They don't. They need to go speak to a licensed professional.
If I work for if me and my woman is worth $1 billion each, I think that we'll be fine. I think that we know that no matter what we do, this union has to work. Like, Jay-Z and Beyonce can never do divorce. They can never divorce.
Listen. I don't care.
They will work it out.
I don't care if Jeff Bezos, hold on, Carol, hold on. If Jeff Bezos can get divorced and give a woman some bread, motherfucking, they can get divorced. If Tiger Woods, who's a billionaire by himself, can give his wife $400 million.
If Jay-Z and Beyonce ever get divorced, Jay-Z will be 65, 70 years old.
Listen, my whole thing is that
they make too much money together.
2 words for you, Al Pacino.
Listen,
go ahead, Carol.
All I know is that if you want something, you make it work. If you can't make it work, you separate. Well, however that looks to you. If y'all want to be married and have all these side pieces, at least be honest with your partner and the side piece, so everybody is aware of the situation and can move accordingly. But whatever works for you. That
makes sense. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, because some women can't. They don't want to see it. So it's like, if we say we pro poly, some women don't want. They might be cool with it that you might have a side piece, but they don't want you to bring that woman inside their house.
Right. It'd be rules and parameters.
Yes.
I believe that all of this shit is just basically it's a social construct to keep us away from each other. And we could just start hating on each other and getting all this. Now look at us. You got black women that say they don't even want to date no more because they just like, I know beautiful black women that are so fucking jaded. They're like, I don't want to date, period. I just want to go to school. They don't even want to find love because all of this internet shit is in their head.
Yep.
High value. Oh, listen. But back to the peace of mind. For me, peace of mind, even if we had to be apart, What about that? Could you have that type of relationship where it's long distance, but it keeps a level of peace? Whereas like he not running down on you, at your house, checking on you. She's not running down on you. You know what I mean? Like, can long distance be that peace? Can you love someone really long distance?
You can love someone long distance, short distance. It's all about respect
And communication.
and communication. Yeah. So if you respect the communication, don't be afraid or scared to lose someone if you feeling some type of way, right? Like, I'm not feeling how I felt a year ago. How can we fix this? Do I want to fix this? So it's just about being honest within your relationship.
And asking the tough questions.
I think too many people
But not too honest. Not too honest.
we come into relationships. I'm not thinking of it as a business, but we think of it as a partnership, a love partnership. Where I think the best relationships are business relationships, where some intertwinable business. If you look at Ruby D, Ozzy Davis, they was intertwined. They had a business acting together. You look at even Michelle and Big Ear nigga.
His name is Barack.
They have
no disrespect. His name is Barack.
Hey Baraka. Hey Barack Obama. They got a business situation going on. She covers for him while he has his boyfriend.
Isn't marriage a business?
A lot of people don't look at it like that.
Fail.
Because if marriage was a business, you wouldn't look at it from an emotional standpoint. Most women, you'd be like, "Yo, we do good business together."
Side question. Do you believe love is enough to survive for marriage to survive?
In the words of Cisco, is love enough to make you stay with me? That was my shit. Is love enough? No. I think it has to be respect, and then it has to be a level of admiration, where she looks at you like, yo, he is that dude, yo. I'm really, you know what I mean? Like, yo, people respect him. I admire my man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same way with your woman. You got to admire her. Not just her beauty, but you got to admire the way she moved, the way she's respected. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you got to have a level of respect for her. As a human being, like, yo, she's smart as hell. I know if I'm thinking about making eggs, she already got the bacon in the oven. She's actually my better half. Talk to me, Kara. What you think? Oh, she went out. Talk to me, Diddy.
I think you're absolutely right. I think respect in front of someone's face and behind their back definitely plays a part, in a successful relationship. When you get into marriage, and me and you would never, you've been married, but I haven't been married yet. I just think
I don't see your face, Diddy. Give me your face. Pause. Bring your camera up or something.
You see me?
Yeah. Back it up a little bit. You all face. All right. But I'm cutting off. You're getting the top of your head cut off though, so you got to fix that. Move the camera back.
Good.
No, you sideways, nigga.
Yeah, I'm sideways.
You sideways, but you gotta back the camera up a little bit from you. There we go.
All right, cool.
A little bit better. You cutting off your mouth now. You're gonna have to hold you can be like a turtle all night. Like, but what I say is the worst thing I can ever do in a relationship is stop having respect for your intelligence. You could be a hoe. Been out here in these streets, but when me and you together, your intelligence supersedes things. Like, I'm actually learning with you. You're not taking away from me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you ever been with a female you had to guide constantly? She's always asking you questions. She'd be like, what do you want me to do? You want me to do this? You want me to? And I get to a point where I stop respecting your intelligence. That's when I start doing dumb shit to you and talking very condescendingly to you.
I have. I mean, younger and older, I have been in a connection like that when it was like, do I gotta do everything? Like, I gotta think for you and speak for you? Like.
Yo, that's the biggest turnoff in the world. I don't even think is. I don't give a fuck if she get fat, but if she get dumb, getting dumb. Carol, let me ask you a question. You ever been in a relationship with somebody where you had to do all the thinking and you lost respect for their intelligence?
Hell no.
You never lost respect for a dude's
Nope,
intelligence?
because if I lose respect for your intelligence, we not even getting into the relationship.
No, I'm talking about you in a relationship.
No.
But no, you're missing my point. Listen, Carol, before you go.
Like y'all been connecting, y'all been chilling,
Y'all
since
been in y'all
relationship.
Yeah, y'all might, but you start losing respect for his intelligence. He starts asking you dumb questions. He starts doing dumb shit. And I ain't talking about relationship dumb shit. I'm just talking about you see him doing dumb shit. This
No.
nigga might sidestep. You
No.
might crash his car. No?
No, because I really, really study people before I get into a relationship with them, because I'm one of those people. Like, if I can't connect to you intellectually, then nothing else below the net
But
gonna work.
no. But see, the connection be there at first. But then gradually they start doing dumb shit. They gradually start doing dumb shit.
I think sometimes it get with us dudes because we might be self-medicated or intoxicated or high, and and before you know, we connected with someone, then you be like, she's not, this ain't right, because
she's a fucking idiot. She's a fucking idiot. You be like, yo. And when a man call a woman an idiot, see, women call us idiots because they be like, he don't know what he got. He an idiot. He went out there and cheated on me. He an idiot. He let his baby mother run him. He an idiot. When we call women idiots, it be an idiot on another level. We be like, you're a fucking idiot.
Airhead.
Yeah, no, I do not have those problems. I really, really don't, because like I'm a sapiosexual.
So every nigga you talk to, he pan out. He don't do. He pan out to be intellectually just cool. He just got other issues.
Right.
He don't do dumb shit.
No.
Well, you know what? You should date some women because you find out y'all bitches, y'all do some
I
dumb.
don't gotta date women to know that they stupid. I interact with women all the time. I interact with women more than I interact with men. I work with women on 4 different levels. You know what I'm saying? I work with women in the salon. I service, you know what I'm saying? Half my clientele is women. You know, in my spiritual practices, I'm surrounded by women. I'm around women. I know these bitches is crazy. I don't see how a lot of them are in relationships. Like, I swear to God.
No. Crazy is acceptable. Let me tell you
No,
what's
I'm talking
crazy.
about like crazy dumb, like just dumb. Like,
Okay, just
can't find a
see.
way out of a fucking paper bag with instructions. Like that type of dumb. Like, I don't, and it always be the dumb ones that be married. And I'd be like, well, what the hell? How did you get here? How?
Because let me tell you this: all the smart women I know are like Pringles in a can. They single than a motherfucker.
You stupid. That's because a lot of women weaponize their intelligence.
Let me tell you, this is the worst thing. 90% of the black women I went to college with are beautiful and smart, and 90% of them ain't married. You know who married? The girls in college that people used to call like dummies. They be like,
didn't I just say that?
She kind of slow.
You just said that. Yeah, you just said that.
I
They,
literally
what
just
they
said
did, they
that.
got a job. They got
That's
a job. They got a
because
job right out of college, and they've been there for 20 years. And they just
say it again, Diddy. Say it again.
Soon they got out of college, they got a job, and they've been there for 20, 25 years, and they just know how to operate the system. The system that
that's
they in.
because a lot of black women weaponize their intelligence. Okay, so case in point, I am like in the beginning stages of going viral on Instagram for a comment that I made. There is this loctician. She's very popular on Instagram. She has about 50,000 followers. And she made a TikTok about servicing a client for a lock detox. and she put apple cider vinegar and baking soda on this client's head. And in the caption, she was talking about how it's not dangerous and all this other stuff. Talk to her. So I went up in a comment and I said, you really shouldn't do that. I said, because it's the chemical reaction is very harmful to the hair. You know, you can wind up damaging a person's hair. They will experience hair loss, hair dryness, and things of that nature. And I explained why. I have about 300 comments under that post, and most of them are coming from Black women calling me stupid, saying I don't know what I'm talking about, arguing every other point besides what I said. And it's a few women in there that are quote unquote scientists. Got they got all the alphabets behind their names, and they're like, "Oh, you're wrong because you didn't what they say, baking soda has one hydrogen atom and all this other stuff." And I'm like, well, wait, how the fuck we get here? Like, stick to the point. You know what I'm saying? And I actually like went back and forth with like a few of them, and like basically made a few of them block me because I've been trolling since AOL, so I'm an expert at this shit. But that's just the very case in point of what I be talking about. Like, Black women weaponize their intelligence against people. They try to pick and nit and try to find ways to say somebody's stupid and they're not on their level. And that's
Hold on. I gotta hold on before you diss my sisters. I'm gonna say that is actually anybody who feels like they're more intelligent than anybody. Men do that shit we condescending to women. We condescending to niggas. Niggas think they smarter than niggas. They be talking down to niggas like, yo, do you read, my nigga? Like, I done talk. You know what? I'm terrible because I actually, my nigga had to pull my coattail like, nigga, don't talk to me like that, motherfucker. Right? Don't try to make me feel stupid, motherfucker. We know you went to college, motherfucker, but don't be trying to talk to me all like that, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that's a woman's thing. I think that's you. They have education.
listen.
Prime example. I'm gonna give you a little allegory. Check this out. So I'm in a committed relationship, but I have a lot of females that talk to me in confidentiality. You know what I'm saying? About what they going through. So one of my homegirls, she like, yo, niggas is corny. I'm like, you went out last night, you looked amazing. Why you ain't bagged nothing? Yo, these niggas is corny. Niggas ain't spending money like they used to. The first thing got into my mind is like, you sound like a hoe, like a stripper. Like a stripper say the same thing, like, yo, the game fucked up, niggas ain't throwing money. And I was like, niggas, I think we done smarten up and we know that we are the prize. I think,
and we not. I mean, back in your heyday, a year and some change ago, what you used to do is you used to buy chicks drinks, right? When we used to go out, right? I didn't.
Tell me what I used to do.
I didn't buy chicks drinks. Because I don't drink. I haven't took a drink in 2 years. So, it's no point in me buying anybody a drink unless we're going to drink some Sprite or ginger ale or some water, right? But when you meet most women in the bar,
you said what?
But when you meet,
What did you say, nigga?
when you meet most women in the bar or a club, to spark a conversation, they want you to buy them a drink.
All right, go back to what I used to do. So lay down the game how I used to do it.
You used to buy drinks
And chat them up.
but you drink. So if most stories be like, well, when he wanted to talk to me, he bought me and my girls drinks.
Lemongrass will not help you get that ass. I'm just gonna help you that. That's lemongrass will not help you get that ass.
unless you at a lemongrass festival or somewhere natural like that. But yeah, and that's the problem. Some females go out to these clubs.
So hold on. Not to cut you off. Let me land real quick. So she said niggas is corny. I was like, what make a nigga corny? She said he talk about himself. He talk about what he doing. He talk about his money and whatever. And so I was like, that's corny. But then I was taking a shower and I heard One More Chance by Biggie. And Biggie said, first I talk about the Lexuses, diamond Lexuses. What Biggie said, Biggie told him, he said, first I talk about how I dresses, diamond necklaces. Like, what do you want out of a conversation from a nigga with money? Like, you want to talk about.
But how did he act? The question is, how did he approach her? Did he buy her a drink?
Hold on, we got a caller. Hold on, y'all, we got a caller. Hold on, y'all, we got a caller. Yo, Ibn, what's happening, Ibn? Mo, what up, Mo? What's Oh shit, we can hear you though. You can hear him, Brandon?
No, I can't hear him.
All right. I'm gonna send you an audience link real quick and invite you in. Talk some. All right. So I'm gonna go hang up and I'm gonna give you a guest link. But you gotta be quiet. You can't be jumping in all crazy, nigga. I know you. I got you. All right. So boom. All right. So and she was just like, niggas ain't spending money to be corny. And I was like, she was like, everybody I know that's married, they're corny. And I was like, yo, marriage is corny. But when you get to a certain age, you want corny, motherfucker. You don't want fucking turned up, motherfucker. Like, what,
you know how tiring that is to go out every weekend.
Every weekend
when you got a woman at home.
And I'm gonna tell you what's even tiring. Worse is always having to spend money.
When you walk out,
nigga,
when you walk outside, you spend $100, $200.
Nigga, I'm an old man now. Yo, I spend $100 at Home Depot. Every time I walk out, I'm headed to Home Depot to buy something. And what's worse in a relationship is when you got somebody who always feel like they entitled. And hear me out. I was like, so what is this man getting from having you around and he's spending this money? He gets a pretty girl. He gets some good pussy. He gets, and I was like,
that's what you offer?
You are what we call a 90-dayer. You know what a 90-dayer is? Somebody I'm going to pull out all the stops for 90 days. For 90 days, I'm going to take her to eat. We do everything for 90 days. Once I get that thing, beat it all crazy the way I want it, the phone call is going to fade.
A 90-day. I'm gonna end up. That's like a 10, 15 day.
No. Because a 90-day is I might give her 3 dates a month. She bad. Hear me out. She bad. So I might, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna go crazy. You might get one prom dinner, another, little dinner.
So she's expecting every time you take her out, you're spending about $500 or better.
500. In between the hit offs, where it's like, my daughter need her hair done for the prom. Excuse me, y'all. My daughter need her hair done for the prom. Can I get 180?
So that's why niggas is corny to her, because a dude already know what she wants.
Looking for a fucking sponsor. She don't want no man.
Yeah, she don't want no dude. She corny.
Word.
She corny.
I was like,
take her ass to Applebee's and tell her to be happy.
What Erykah Badu said, when niggas see you coming, they take off running.
It's true.
I was
it's true. Oh, yes, they do. Woo.
And I was like, do you know how long Pretty lasts?
In some cases, forever.
Pretty don't last. No. Pretty don't last forever. Trust me. Trust me, Pretty don't last forever. Unless you got my kids and then I got to deal with you. But Pretty don't last forever. Carol, I wish you was a nigga, but I want to ask you a nigga question. You ever fuck somebody just because they look good and was fly, and then you got rid of them niggas real quick after that?
That must be yes, because she laughed.
When I was younger, yeah.
Got them the fuck up out of there, yo. And a lot of that has to do with our self-esteem. We keep fly people around us thinking they validate us. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I had a friend, I called her my Kardashian. Yo, she was regular as a person, not even regular, but her expectations of the world, just because she was pretty with a fat ass, is out of this world. And I'm like, do you have Instagram? Do you see how many women out there with fat asses and pretty that have nothing? Then you look at women who regular as fuck, quote unquote regular. They going on vacations with their husband. They taking pictures. Both of her and her husband body all fucked up. They look like 2 bags of ice laying in the sun. These niggas in Paris with Payless shoes on, but they together.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Because they can go to Applebee's and be
That
happy.
part.
They don't gotta go to Ruth Chris or Morton's or the Capitol Grill.
And fucking Ruth Chris and shit.
All this
Yeah, I
money
get you, but you
go out.
You muffling a little, Ed. Get back away from the mic. Mic check, Ed. Mic check, Ed. Move. Perfect. Now you coming from a perspective. I want everybody to know this is my man Mustafa,
Wait.
aka He's a married.
He disappeared, so you gotta give him a minute to come back.
Okay, we need to see your face, King. But
the one that ain't showing his face.
Yeah, it ain't. Yeah, show your face, King. Don't go right there.
Talking about you.
Oh no, I'm the producer. I don't do that.
What you doing?
But no, but imagine you seeing a girl every time you see it, and it's $300,
Hell no.
$500.
Hell no.
You get to the point where you just
some females, they feel like that's the minimum that you got to do every time.
No. Then it becomes transactional.
Men have to know their self. Right, but men got to know their self-worth, which means that I'm not gonna let you do this to me. I don't give a fuck how bad you is, how bad I want to smash. You're not going to do this to me. Which leads us into our next segment. Are men the prize? Or are women the fucking prize?
We both are the prize.
Check this clip out and y'all get back to me. All right, check this out, y'all. Hold on, let me share this with y'all real quick. We're gonna take this back, Riverside. We're working on all streaming platforms right now. We know what the fuck we doing. You heard me. Okay. Boom. Bring this pretty woman in. All right, check this out, y'all. Bring it back a little bit. There we go.
And I'm going to go ahead and read the post to you, but let me just give you a little clarification. This woman said a whole bunch of stuff that the women in the comments were livid over. Once I start reading this, you're going to understand why. Okay. This woman said, females are no prize. Be realistic. Half us ran through at a young age. Half y'all want a man to pay all of your bills and expenses, hair, nails, outside food, etc. Half of y'all are messy as F, to the point you can't see the floor in your bedroom, can't clean at all, dishes being for days, even weeks. Half of you guys are abusive as hell and think it's so cute. Half y'all hop in a new relationship or situationships quick as hell and be insecure the entire time about the relationship and start acting controlling. Half y'all don't feel anything but lust for your man. Half y'all will cut off a man for taking advice from his own mama. Half y'all don't know what the F you need and want and don't trust them the entire time because of your own insecurities. And you treat a man like he's the one that played you in the past when he could in fact change your life and be a blessing. Half y'all don't let them have their own peace, sleep for hours, drink a little, be on the game for hours after work, go out with his friends. Don't even let a man hold the door for a lady without getting mad, calling him friendly. Go out and ask these men out, pay for their gas, pay for their meal, open the door for them once in a while. Be the driver instead of the passenger sometimes. Give him random gifts. Y'all get rejected by a man once and start calling them names. Taught these men that no means no. Can't be mad that they're learning to that they're starting to learn their worth. Okay, she just was like,
Don't clap for that pick-me shit.
I can't say much better than that.
Don't clap
Let
for
me
that
tell you
pick-me
something.
shit.
I haven't heard sweeter music to my ears since 1987 when Anita said, "Since we met,
Don't clap for that
I
pick-me shit.
always knew
Say what I say.
I would feel that rapture for you." That was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
But we know we got why? Cause you how many women you dated?
None. I don't date women.
I love when people don't have no type of research because they did. How many women you dated?
I don't date women, nigga. But that's not the reason why.
Niggas.
But that's not the reason why
Right. I can't tell you nothing about dating no man.
But that's not the reason
everything
why
about dating a woman.
Listen. That's not the reason
why
I'm calling her a pick me.
You know the worst thing to do.
Hold on. Go ahead,
you know the worst thing to do when you want.
Hold on, Carol.
Let her finish.
No, B. She always talking.
Let her finish.
It must be a leg, so I'm gonna come back.
Okay, what's the reason?
You hating? Basically. Go ahead, Brandon.
The worst thing is when you walk into a woman's house and it's not clean.
No, you here. Come on. Go ahead, Brandon. Come on.
So I'll have to say I agree with her 95% because they are another side, and there's some great women out there. I am committed to one. So, but whew, she hit the nail on the coffin.
I done went to women's house. You know how fat their asses was because their houses was dirty. I went to a girl house one day. Her ass was so fat, my nigga. I'm laying on the bed. Yo, this house was the dirtiest house I've ever seen in my life, nigga. Yo, I was itching. I was sitting on her bed. I was itching, nigga. This bitch she had spaghetti in the sink so hard, nigga. This shit felt like, then you want to know the headbanger? Cause I'm cleaning up, nigga. I done washed dishes, took out garbage. I start sweeping up her room behind the bed, nigga.
Yeah.
I found wild condoms behind the bed, nigga.
Yeah.
Mad used condoms. Like niggas was just beating this shit and
who you think got the worst stories, men or women? Because we could say some stories to be like, yo.
I think it's tied.
You think it's tied?
Because I know women. I know women that was like, yo, nigga took me to prom. Nigga took me to the dopest day. He had an Audi. I get back to his house. This nigga bed on the ground.
Damn. I mean, I've been this when I was younger, much younger. I had to hold my pants up because it was so roach infested.
Oh no, I would have got up out of there.
Did you fuck still?
I was young. I was in my early 20s. But yeah, like when I had to go to the bathroom at midnight, it was like, because I messed with her before, she didn't have that problem. Then somebody moved in upstairs.
She had roaches.
Somebody I knew. They brought all the roaches with them, and I mean they was everywhere.
Let me tell you this. Let me show you something right here, real quick. I want to show you this. Hey, Brandon, how many roaches would you have to see to leave her house? Hold on. Let me show you.
Down?
No. Hold on. I'm gonna show you one of my little friends, one of my little people right here, right? My homegirl Nina. How many roaches would it take Here we go, Brandon. Like I'm gonna share with you real quick. How many roaches would it take, Brandon, for you to leave her house? All right, hold on. Let's go. Let me just get it. All right, hold on. All right, here we go. Brandon, roaches.
Now?
You in the crib, B. How many roaches?
1, and I'm out.
One roach?
And I'm out.
Brandon,
I'm 1
you,
and I'm out.
You ain't. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. I got a roach limit when the bitch bad. Look, I'm sorry, Brandon.
1 and I'm out. But
Brandon, right?
But
Brandon, look. You see Roxy? Look. You see how many roaches? How many roaches for Roxy Reynolds, my nigga?
1 and I'm out. 1 and I'm out.
That's cat.
But
me and Carolyn know you cat.
But I will take her to the hotel and make sure she showered and all that stuff. See, that's what I would do.
I'm gonna tell you this. I went to see a girl and I had a wool coat on. I put that shit on the chair, and we was in her room, and about 4 rats.
Oh no!
4 rats.
No, I can't do the mice.
Little baby furries.
No, I can't do the mice.
They ran right across and jumped on my jacket.
No.
Now I'm gonna tell you this: had I not stayed, I would have never knew that women could blow bubbles on your dick. So at the end of the day, do I give up the bubbles for the rats, or what do I do?
We too old for that now, so we can't do that. In our early 20s, yes. But now, if you want that type of action, you just spend that money and take them to a hotel and let the hotel deal whatever comes out of her bag or her clothes. Let the hotel deal with that. But you out. And make sure you hang your. Make sure you show up at the hotel with your basketball shorts and your t-shirt. You limit the clothes you're gonna have on, because you never know what might trying to escape from her area to. But make sure you take her to Target, and you get all her.
Oh no, you trying to save a bitch? I ain't trying to save no bitch.
Her body wash and all that. Make sure she be clean.
If I gotta buy you body wash, I'm not fucking with you.
Make sure you gotta be clean, you know.
So let me go back to what she said. How many times on a first date has a woman even offered to pay for you?
Oh, I had a couple of days like that.
Yeah, you had children with them after that, right?
No, I rocked with them for a minute, but I had a couple of days like that. Yeah, like I might bought the dinner and they bought the, when we went to like maybe dessert or drinks after. Yeah, like.
Let me ask you this: Do bad chicks really feel like they gotta pay?
Yeah, I done when I was some.
Or is the average, or is the chicks that like super bad chicks feel like they ain't gotta pay for shit?
No, they paid. They paid.
You know what I'm saying? Like super bad chicks be like,
super bad chicks know who they could do it to, and who they know who they can't. They know the suckers, and you can't allow people to sucker you.
Okay.
Because I had dated bad. They ain't sucking me. They fall right in line in formation, as Beyonce say.
You never trick no bread?
No.
Look at
no.
Look at Callan's face. Yeah, I'm over it.
You call me Cappy?
Shoot this motherfucker.
Hello.
I'm gonna buy my business and buy alcohol infused ice cream.
How much? What's the number that? How much a man spends on you?
In one date. The date.
Like 3 and some change.
Okay. That was on you, or that was the bill? Because when I spend that kind of money, I be like, I ate too. You know the only thing that make a nigga feel good when he look at a fucked up bill? He be like, yo, I ate too. But if that bill was all hers,
that was total.
Okay. So it was like $150 on a date. The most I ever spent on a date, I spent about $700.
Jesus, fuck.
Oh, god damn.
I went to Mr. Child's.
Woo.
Did Mr. Chow cook it?
he come out. He come out and cut your steak for you. Fed it to you.
The fuck?
I would just say that this woman is very famous. And the opportunity to even take her out, I was like lucky. It's something that I could put in my little cap, a feather I can put in my cap and say, yo.
So it was an ego-driven date to validate yourself?
No doubt.
Sometimes as men, we had to do things and be like, I did that. I did that.
I did that.
I hit that. I went out with her. We did that.
Yo, and it was Mr. Childs. It was the W. It was a whole, you know what I'm saying? It was a whole, but once that was over, it was like, as a man, like you said, I got that off. I wasn't even mad.
God could tell us like, no. And we'd be like, nah, she just too bad. I just got her this.
I got to fall back. But I had to get that off my soul. You never had to get some dick off your soul, Carol?
That's a yes.
Listen.
It's like, you know what? This shit's sitting on my soul. I can't even get right because I gotta get this out of. I gotta get past it.
All the signs is no, but you like, I gotta do that. I gotta get that.
I got to
get that. All the red flags, but I gotta get that.
And you know you're gonna not fuck with this person completely ever again after this. But I gotta get this off for me. Do women feel like that?
Just want to see what the dick be like.
You know.
That's all.
I only had like 4 women in my whole life that was like, yo, I just had to fuck you to find out. I ain't never had like a lot of women be like, I just had to find out.
You had 4.
I mean, 4 is enough.
I had like 10.
I ain't never had women just like,
4 is enough. You're doing better than a good group of the male population.
I'm about to say number.
I always been a hunter. I ain't never, you know what? I always been a savage hunter. So it was like I probably never gave you a chance to want the dick because you was getting it because I gave it to you.
Yeah,
like I ain't.
That's about right for me. About 3 or 4. Yeah, that it was like actually like see what it's about.
Yo, I need to know what the fuck is going on, son. Like they're bewildered. Their life can't move on till they get. You ever been in that position, Carol? Where you just couldn't get it? Where you just had to. You been there, B? You been there where you just whatever it takes to make you happy, babe. You was like, I gotta take you out on dates, whatever. Life is fucked up when you got mad, when you got a couple of them people that you're trying to please. You need to have just 1 or 2 in your whole life.
It's just a disappointing part when you do all that and you don't get, past a certain level or of connection. So I try not to do too much of that. Or when I was single, do too much of that.
I remember before I became this committed pussy.
Successfully committed. There you go. You ain't got to see all that. That's too extra.
The pussy. I went out. I met a chick. She was bad as hell. I was like, yo, can you meet me at this spot? Because, yo, my motherfucking, had a DUI. I was still driving, whatever. And she said, no, I want to go here. Because that's where I want to go. So I was like, is it about the food or is it about seeing me? Even players get fucked up. So I go to Longhorn. I wait there 30 minutes. She don't even show up. She like, yo, my alternator was fucked up. Blah, blah, blah. So I say, so the next time we meet, we're going to meet at my spot. You know what she said to me? Either we meet at the spot I want to go to or we ain't meeting at all.
Well, we wouldn't even got that far after the first date. Like, it would have been.
We didn't have a first date because her car, her alternator stalled. I waited at Longhorn outside for about 45 minutes. Right? So the next time we planning a date, she is so arrogant and conceited. She doesn't even understand compromise, that now it's on my terms. It's still on her terms. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you fucked up. I waited 45
so
minutes.
The question is, how many dates that y'all went on, or you tried to go on?
I went on. I successfully did one date, and I bust her ass. I took her out, let her drink all the Casa she wanted, and I bust her ass and got her the fuck out of my life because she didn't understand compromise. When you fuck up and you don't show up to a date, the next date, you supposed to be like, she had no level of compromise.
So it worked out for you because she just played right into your hands.
Wait, you said she skipped a date? She did a no call, no show to the date?
A no call, no show.
Oh, hell no. You do a no call, no show on the job, you get fired.
Fact.
But I literally spoke to her maybe 30 minutes after I left, and she was like, yo, it was a bunch of excuses. My car, my alternator, I couldn't get there.
No, the other dude came over there.
So what I said was, okay, next date, I get to pick where we going.
What's the most?
So you know,
let me
so
ask
you know why I take a
hold
bitch.
on, let me ask
you know why I take a bitch. If I'm trying to get it in, and without any questions asked, if I take you to this place, you might as well go buy me a honey pack because I'm busting your ass.
We taking the Marlowe?
Yeah, I swear to God, you reading my mind.
You taking the
about to say
Marlowe?
that shit.
Well, you take the. He's not just the club. He's not just the club customer. He is the president.
I ain't never. Yo, it always works. She's like, I ain't going to Marlowe's. I was like, I met you at Marlowe's, bitch. Like, she's like, I want to go in there.
He said, I met you at Marlowe's, bitch.
I said, okay. I looked on the Longhorn menu. I said, okay, this is how much it's going to cost. I said, I factored in 3 shots of Casa and whatever she wanted. So we went to the date. I ate salad. When a nigga eats salad on a date, he's trying
it's a problem.
He's trying to fuck you. He ain't even trying to get full around you. He like, when a nigga buys salad and you sitting there eating steak and shrimp, you like
eating the salad and bread.
He's fatty.
He calculating how high your bill gonna be.
He's fattening you up for the slaughter.
Yes, he is. Look. Yes, he is.
Oh, you want dessert, baby? Go ahead, baby.
And then when he sparked when he sparked the blunt when you get in the car.
Oh, that nigga ain't even drinking in the club, in the restaurant. That nigga got a bottle of water with clear Casa. Because he got the other Casa in the car. Yeah, Brandon, you ever went on a date and bought her the food only?
No.
Just so
but
you could get her the fuck full so she could be happy?
No. But what I have done is make sure that I won't go to Marlowe's because I will have the drink and the blunt already in the car already. So by the time we pull up at Marlowe's, you sure you want to go in? Nah, let's just go back to my house.
See, there you go. You missing a player step. You know what one player step is?
Nope. You take it to the bar.
No, music.
You take it to the bar. You take it to the bar nobody else goes to, like the most emptiest duck off bar that you know.
I don't even want to be there, nigga.
No, that's where you take them at.
The fuck? I don't want.
That's the problem because you still be trying to slide the number on while you want a date, like.
Yo, if this date ain't working,
be on the date and be hitting on 2 bitches in the back. Soon as she turn her back, he hollering at somebody else in the back.
He hollering at somebody else. I know. And then he go back to the thing. I know her. You know, we went to school together. Tell the whole lie.
Listen. I've seen him do it. In Marlowe.
We both seen him do it.
We hollering at like 4 bitches, and then at the end of the night, leave with a different bitch.
Yeah. And get back to the other one later. Right. I seen him.
Cal was my co-defendant one night.
I was definitely the wingman.
Yeah, I bagged this thick, light skin. This shit, his bitch was so thick, it was ridiculous. She was like,
yo, they was about the same height too. She was a tall thing. thicker than cold,
Thick
thicker
is
than cold grits. And the fucked up part was he didn't even meet her in the club. He met her outside.
I met her walking out the club. And I'm like, yo, Carolyn, drive my car, Carolyn. I hopped right in this girl car. I was like, I was like, Carolyn, get the whip. Follow me, Carolyn. We dropped.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not follow what this dude do because
don't. We used to call, listen, do not try this shit at home. This only works for him, okay? It only works for him
because we used to call him Dot Smoke.
Yeah, Dot Smoke.
Because he's a big thot out there. He buy all the drinks. He buy
and I'm leaving with
some females. He bought all them 2 drinks each. No, I speak for the regular dudes out there that just get all.
Hold on, 4 drinks each. I bought them 2 drinks each. That's 8 drinks at 10. That's $80.
We was right there when you did it.
What did I do?
Bought everybody drinks, yo. You was a little fucked up that night. Like I knew you was fucked up when you gave me the card. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh,
and you gave me the good card. That wasn't even the spare bank account. That was the one with the mortgage payment in it.
That's why we call him Dot Smoke, because he thotting out there, tricking out there. He going to spend the money, and that's what they. Hold
on, sir. You giving me a bad connotation.
Buying
a female and her friends
before you got committed.
Buying a female and her friends some drinks is just a way to get them away from you.
You get them a long way. I do agree.
Now let me tell you something. That $80 saved me from spending more money on some pussy.
I do agree.
That was an investment.
It's an investment. So is it an investment or is it tricking? Which one is it?
No, it's an investment
because it ain't tricking if you got it, and he definitely fucking got it.
No, it's always tricking if you got it. But what it is that it breaks the ice. See, women, and guess what? It can't be in New York. It got to be in Marlowe's with a drink for $10.
Or Hat City, or the Hat Bar.
No, Hat City drinks ain't cheap.
They ain't cheap.
Hat City more expensive than Marlowe.
Hat City drinks is like double the cost.
Or you could take them to Carly's. They got to get them Long Island.
I ain't never took a girl to Carly's, but I think that alcohol does make the vibe a little greater. You know, it makes it doper. But at the end of the day, if I want something, I'm gonna go after it. You know what I mean? Like, but you got a 90-day period with me. Well, it depends on what you asking.
I think females go out too expecting for dudes to buy them drinks.
I met a girl one night. What's that club down on Stockton in Newark? It was called 1170 Lounge, 7-Eleven, some type of. It was fly. I met a girl, ass fat, banging. Took her back to the crib. That bitch started crying. She's like, "You know my rent. I'm about to get evicted tomorrow."
So what was that? One last hurrah before you got to pack it up? The fuck?
She hit you with that?
Thinking I'm a sucker. She like, yo.
So how much you paying for?
She laying up. Nothing. I blocked that bitch the next day. I said,
you probably promised you was going to do it. Like, I got you tomorrow. Yeah, I got you.
I was like, yo, that's nothing, yo. Matter of fact, here's my card. Going to the ATM over there, and here's my code, 811.
You stupid.
Take out 400, and that's yours. As soon as she put that dead card in the door, and that shit, she went in there and started I drove off.
Instead of just telling her, no, I can't do that, and let me just take you home.
Sometimes you know what? It's easier to trick a woman than tell her no.
No, the fuck it ain't.
Telling her no.
No, it's not.
No, the fuck it ain't.
Yes,
just tell me no. Don't give me the whole run.
Because a lot of women don't want to hear no.
I still.
You know women want. So when we talk about this is a question. This is our last question tonight, and we out. So I want to play y'all a little clip of this goofy ass nigga. Brandon put this in the group, so we're gonna go through it, right?
You put that in the group.
Yeah, you put that shit in the group.
You put that in
the group.
But for the men out there, just make sure if you smoke, have always a blunt ready. And then if you drink, buy the bottle. Don't and take her to a nice little chill
bottle, nigga. Closed bottle.
A closed bottle, yeah, closed bottle. Take her to a nice little chill bar where nobody's at, real low key bar.
All right, so let's go, y'all. Don't take the. You know where you take her?
Don't take her to Marlowe's.
Definitely don't take her to Marlowe's.
Yo,
or
if
you're in Atlanta, don't take her to Sugar Bush.
Don't take her to Sugar Bush.
If you in Atlanta.
Listen, very closely, my nigga. All right, let me play this clip real quick. What, Sugar Bush? All right.
So me having a successful life.
Let me take it.
So you were raised by a single mother.
Yes.
Is your mother still alive?
I struggle. My mom's still alive.
Did she struggle or did you struggle?
Both of us struggle.
Okay. So your words that echoed all around social media, and I want to make sure that we have this clearly, were, I'm a high value man. I've done things to step up my echelon, and I'm not going to settle for a single mother.
Yeah,
did I have that correctly? I want to be clear.
Yeah, we sell it.
Right. So what makes you think you're a high value man? The car you drive?
No, the value I put out into the world.
What about your character?
I have great character. I've built myself to basically have better choices. You want to know why? Because women can choose and make a choice.
They can
say, I don't want to date a man that makes less than 6 figures.
They can.
And then what are you doing? You're
we're not
demeaning a man.
talking about that. That's not the situation at hand.
Listen, hold
That's
on.
not the
Woman can say,
conversation.
I won't date a man less than 5'8", and the man could be 5'4". Do they care about
What does that have to do
ostracizing all of those
with
men?
anything?
If a fat man is sitting here, he can be a fat man, right? But if a fat woman is sitting here, you would say, oh no, we're body positive. Oh no, we can't say that. We can. It's all about picking her up. So every time it's saying something for a man,
bro,
it's down.
You got a lot on your back.
Yeah,
okay.
Man.
So what I want to be clear, not just for you, but for everybody out there, is the car you drive, your resume, your bank account, your accolades is not what makes you a high value man.
Definitely not.
We are all defined by the sum of our deeds and our character, and you, brother, are coming up to the sum of zero.
Man, what she said was absolutely right. Probably want to hear that shit.
Well, first of all, Mr. Producer, don't disrespect her. She's not a bitch. And she was right.
I know. I got money with Egypt. I know Egypt is.
She was right. She was right. But he has a choice.
And there's nothing wrong with having a choice.
Right,
the problem comes in is when you
hold on. Y'all saying she right because she said. I hope y'all heard exactly what she said. Just because you ain't got. She said your moral values make you. No, first off, she said your car and shit don't make you a high value man. It's your morals. And he said yes. And she said, but sir, you are fall behind. Bitch,
because of what he just sat up there and said. How can you listen? I tell people all the time, there's nothing wrong with having preferences. There's nothing wrong with having standards. Everybody should have them. The problem comes in is when you start to bash people because they do not fit your preferences and standards. Why are you even worried about people that do not fit your preferences and standards? They will never be in a position where they will fit your preferences and standards. So why are you worried about them? Talking down on people because you're not attracted to them speaks more about you than talking highly about the people that are. Like, period.
Yo, how was he talking down when he just said he had
because he said he feels like dating a single mother is settling. How is that settling?
Well, but you got, but you got me
talking down.
But no, but he
didn't.
Let Brandon talk.
We're not going to the core of it all. He said he came from. They said he came from a single mother. So he don't want to live that life that he lived.
But how do he know that he's gonna live that life that he lived? Just
because he's traumatized by the life that he lived.
Just solely based on the fact that they're a single mother. Because I know some single mothers out here that's getting to the bag that are well rounded, that kids are very well. So you can't
Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian is a single mother.
So the question is to ask him is talk about him, talk about his childhood, talk about his journey. What type is he going to therapy? Is he religious?
He's definitely not going to therapy.
Spiritual connection. Like ask about that because the core is if he said he came from a single mother and he had to witness that all his life, maybe he don't want that for himself, which is fine.
Okay, but how do you know that this woman is struggling solely based on the fact that she's a single mother? Answer that question.
Because maybe he got mama issues.
Okay, but that still has nothing to do with the single mothers out here in the world. Because, like I said, there are some single mothers out here getting completely to the bag. So you can't say just because they're a single mother.
Yeah, and yes,
that
and
they're
I'm gonna
struggling.
be honest with you. Not to cut you off. I'm not to cut you off. I don't give a fuck if she getting to the bag.
He don't want to find out. He don't care.
And
No,
that's
right now, hear me
absolutely
out.
fine. But he
No,
don't
hear me out. Hear
like
me out. Hear me
it's
out.
the bashing for
Carol,
me.
let me look. Carol, let me hear you. No. What he's saying is, I don't give a fuck if you got a bag. If
That's
them
not what
kids
he's
ain't got
saying.
their real father. No. Let me finish. I'm gonna help.
No, don't
I'm
add
gonna
on to
add
nothing
on.
he's
I'm gonna
saying.
build. No, I'm gonna
Don't
build.
build
No,
on
I'm gonna
nothing
build
he's
with the
saying.
God.
No.
No, I'm gonna build with the God. I don't give a fuck if you getting $200,000 a year and you got 3 kids and don't none of their fathers be around. That's not some shit I want to be involved
Ain't you
in.
dating a single mother?
Yeah, but they father around.
She's still a single mother though.
No. She didn't raise them as a single mother. They was married for 15 years, 16 years, and they got divorced. But she's not. What I mean by raising a kid. See, a lot of women think that just because the nigga ain't there, they single mothers. No, you're co-parenting. See, a single mother is what my mother had. She didn't have no help.
No help. My mother
My
had.
father wasn't around. No help, nigga. If any of your kids' dad paying child support and he picking the kids up, bitch, you're not a single mother. You're co-parent.
I agree with that.
The definition of a single mother.
Say that one more time for the audience.
Yeah, the definition from who grew up in a single parent home, your dad is not around. He ain't financial. He's nothing.
Not present.
He ain't
picking
you up on the weekends. None of that shit. You thugging. If you getting child support and he coming and picking them kids up on the weekend, you are not a single mother.
No, you're a single woman with kids.
You're a co-parent.
No,
She's
you're
a single mother with kids.
You're a single co-parent.
Thank you. Like me. I'm a single. I was at one point a single co-parent.
I'm a co-parent.
Women, you know what it is? Women, I hate to say this, we grew up in an era where women love to be victimized. They love to be victims. I'm a single mother. Bitch, no, you're not. You get $800 a month in child support. I'd be a single parent.
You got hold on, Black. Hold up. You got 2 people raising this damn kid. The father and the state. So you ain't like
and me and my girlfriend.
You got a whole village back there.
You got a whole village raising this kid. So
you're the only one out. You're not single. Single mothers when my mother was. No welfare, no nigga, no child support.
Like my
mother.
Shout out to Miss Carolyn.
Right.
That's the real OG right there.
So I don't like that when women
I
say that.
I don't like it neither.
Mother.
I don't like it neither. And as someone who is a single mother, I don't appreciate all the bitches trying to get themselves in my category because, you know.
Right. Now, a single mother is a woman who doing it all her own and ain't getting no help.
You know how aggravating that is because you know, with mothers, mostly mothers always, the kids is always with them. Oh. Fathers could go across the world 5 times over and live their life how they gonna live it. If they decide to stay or to be a stand-up dude and father, they be in their kids' life. If not, they don't have to be. They can just pay their child support to keep it moving. Right? So when you're dating a woman, it's a package deal. And I learned that early because my ex, her mother told me that when I was like maybe 25, 26 years old, pulled me to the side, was like, look, you're dating my daughter, she got a child. It's a package deal. You can't exclude, because me and my ex at the time, we just kept on going out and leaving the kid behind. And she was like, she pulled me to the side, like, you understand, if you dating my daughter, you're the kid is a part of that.
And guess what I would have did? I'd be like, you're right, Mom.
And we end up staying together for 8 years, you know what I mean? So, but I learned that so early that, yes, when a mother has a child, it's a package deal and it comes all together. And if you don't want that, then you have a choice. But just know that
You know what?
majority of the
You know what?
time,
But
99% of the
flip it
time,
though.
the child is with the mother.
Do niggas use that? I'm a package deal.
Yes.
See,
yes.
Hear me out. That's why I can't help you financially. You know why? Because me and my kids are package deal. Right. That's niggas need to start. I can't help you, baby. Why you can't? You over here? I give you $100 on some hot dogs and shit. But
yeah, because when you date a woman and she said that the dude ain't around, you already know.
Yeah,
if you go further in this connection or this relationship or situationship, you gonna have to play a role, whether financially.
Oh, yeah, I'm out. Fuck all that.
Nigga, when is your next therapy appointment?
Every Thursday.
Thursday need to hurry up.
You know why I'm out? Because I'm a selfish. I don't even. Let me tell you something. I am a selfish person, but I'm giving at the same time. I know
that is an oxymoron.
If my girl kids was like 12, 11, and 13, this would not be happening. Number one, she couldn't be over here every weekend.
Yep.
Number two, you know what I'm saying? She'd be so stressed and inundated with these kids and talking about these kids. My dick wouldn't get hard. And number three,
don't let the baby father be on the bullshit because she got to deal with that stress too.
Yo, no. The reason why I'm in love and I got a clear lane, my nigga. I ain't have no baby daddy issues. The kids is grown. She grown. She doing her thing. It was amazing. No. And women out there, let me help y'all. These niggas with 4 and 5 kids, listen.
That nigga's not gonna help you.
Your kids is grown.
My kids are grown. My kids are over 18
with a
years
nigga
old.
with 4 kids and they is not over the age of 19, get the fuck away from that nigga, girl. And in the words of Slick Rick, and if you ever let him make love to you, girl, you can forget.
Now, Carol, now, see, murder, don't go hard on me, right? But I'm about to say that if women out here, dudes, listen, if the women out here got a child that's under 5 years old, be cautious.
He's a cock blocker with legs. He cock blocker. That nigga's a cock blocker. As soon as you about to put your dick in him, he crying. He like, Aah! As soon as you about to fuck,
you know how many pandemic babies out here that ain't even with the dude anymore,
nigga.
And let's talk about that. How many stepfathers are in the household these days?
Oh, I got a nasty story.
There's a lot of stepfathers in the picture.
Do you want a nasty? You want a nasty story? No, not nasty, but it's nasty because my feelings got hurt. You ready?
Go ahead.
It's nasty. Now, I dated a woman for 10 years. Everybody knows this on the podcast. I dated a woman for 10 years. Carol was like, how the fuck do you date a bitch for 10 years? Right? We went out every other weekend. We went out at least twice a month for 10 years. She wanted to have children. I got a vasectomy. She was like, dog, I want to be with a nigga. I'm not fucking you no more if it's not going to produce a life. Story. She got pregnant in the pandemic. Early, nigga. She got pregnant. That bitch got pregnant in March. The pandemic hit around November. She was pregnant. Oh, she was pregnant in March.
Listen. Lockdown protocols happened in March.
Listen. I ain't blocked her, but I put on limited view from Facebook. I didn't even want to see the baby. Then one day she hit me out of the blue, called me talking. And I'm like, so what's good? You know, hope y'all a happy family. You know, I'm a hater. I'm like, so how's everything with the family? That nigga don't pay no child support. He ain't around the baby. He got 3 other kids. He don't be around. Blah, 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 blah. And you know what? Something in my heart laughed.
Yo, you fucking terrible.
Yeah, I'm sure. I honestly, I don't understand what goes on to some people's minds when they allow people to enter their kingdom.
But you know what? When you're thirsty, let me tell you about being thirsty. 90% of the mistakes we've made in relationships because we was thirsty. Thirsty. And it wasn't thirsty for sex. It was thirsty to be accepted.
I was just getting ready to say that. Like, she just wanted to have a baby so bad that she really wasn't doing a lot of due diligence on the father, and she played herself.
Yeah, and she was like, and it was so crazy because she actually looking better than she looked back.
Yeah, that baby weight kicked in.
Because no, she's a dance teacher for Avenelli. And she one of them. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, that's
wait. I might know her.
And guess what? That's the second one. And they don't even know each other. Avenelli dancers. If you ain't got you an Avenelli dancer, nigga, you ain't got no bad bitch.
No. Anyway, that's super facts, though. That's super facts. My cousin was an Avenelli dancer.
Avenelli? Look, let me tell you something. I just think that expectations are too high. And it goes back to what old girl said. Niggas ain't got money like that. We're not throwing money. I said, you want a nigga to throw money at you? Get a ball player, a rapper, or...
But how many, see, we just go back to rest in peace, the Kevin Samuels, the great.
Don't call that nigga the great.
Rest in peace, the great, right?
Listen,
Kevin Samuels, he's the GOAT.
Most men only make between 38,000 to 60,000.
Listen, then that sounds like these niggas need to be getting
some. What are you expecting to come out of? And then most men, if they got kids or a child, they want child support.
Then it sounds like niggas need to be making more money.
No, these bitches always end up with a nigga, a short nigga with a beard. A short nigga with a beard that sell weed, fix cars, and travel.
Because you want to know why? Because you want to know why? You want to know why?
Them
niggas is like, they peel off. Like, see, the problem is these women want men to do things for them that they're not doing for themselves. There comes the problem. Now, if you're the type of female that keeps yourself in designer and all of the other good stuff, and you expect that type of man, then that is what it is. You get what I'm saying? Because you do that for yourself. So you would want somebody to come in to do the same thing or more. But a lot of these women ain't that.
But that nigga ain't no G.
But hold on.
Let Carolyn finish. Hold on. Let Carolyn finish. I was just saying that dude, that nigga in designer, he ain't
listen, they don't, like I said the last episode, they really don't care about that. What they care about, like I said before, they base everything in monetary because they don't have the vulnerability to go anywhere else outside of that.
So I'll give you a question. You're a mother. If your son kept running into those type of women, would you allow him or even prod him or push him and say, you know what? Hey, maybe stop trying black girls.
No, because I already got it in my will. If they can't use the comb, you out the will. Fuck that shit. Fuck you talking about.
No.
If they can't use the comb.
What's more? What do you want more? Solidarity for your son?
Listen, I want both. I want both.
No, Carol.
Listen, y'all gotta listen. That's another thing y'all gotta stop doing too.
No, Carol.
Y'all gotta stop acting like black women is the only ones doing this shit. The problem is that in other cultures, the men don't have a problem giving their wife and protecting their wife and doing all of that, whatever their wife may want.
But I want you to understand. No. Let me finish. I want you to understand. If a man is making 50,000, if you making 60,000, what is
that? That's 110,000 a year.
110.
Okay, but if you expecting me to already make 100,000, and you want to, and you're 60,000, you just want to keep it to yourself.
Listen.
Because
You
most women,
talking to the wrong person
most
because
women,
listen, you're talking to the wrong person because I'm Muslim. And in the Quran it says that the man is the maintainer of the home. So what's yours is mine and what's mine is mine. And that's just the end of that. But I don't live like that. Do you get what I'm saying? But that's what my religion teaches me.
Okay.
So I'm not the one that had that conversation.
Most women want to spend.
What I do because of that situation, what I do is I make sure that I don't run my man into the fucking hole. I don't expect more from him than I expect from myself.
That's a fact.
Okay.
I don't put the pressure on him to do none of that shit. Now, if he chooses to do it, all well, fine and wonderful. But I'm a very simple person. I don't need all of that. Do I like nice things? Yes, but I don't need none of that shit. Like I said, these women go fight solely for finances because all these niggas talk about is fuck bitches, make money. So you gotta have the money if you want to fuck a bitch. But if you want a woman is going to be a lot more flexible because what they want is the provision and the security, and that goes far beyond just money.
Right. Facts. And a woman don't look like a bitch.
Facts.
See, a bitch got a fat ass.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
No,
It's a lot of homely looking bitches out here and some bad women. So don't go there. It's not about
what I'm saying is
you saying that is the same thing as old boys saying that high value is just based solely on money and accomplishments. And that's not what it is. It's a lot of homely looking bitches out here that want a nigga to come in and upgrade their whole entire life. And it's a whole lot of bad looking women that don't mind the flexibility. So it has to stop being so fun. It has to stop being so surface level.
They don't mind the 50,000 long as he. They don't mind the 50,000 long as he bring in that leadership, that presence,
You know what? This is the Venus versus Mars show, and one of the things we're gonna be doing is bringing different perspectives in and out. Both of y'all seem to come from a level-headed, older perspective. I think we're gonna have a few guests in here in the next coming weeks. That's gonna be the antithesis of that. And what I mean by that is we're gonna have some opposing opinions. You know what I'm saying? Because, it's gonna get crazy. We gotta understand that certain people don't have to put up with certain shit. They might still be single, but they don't have to put up with certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Certain niggas that look a certain way or got certain things don't have to take certain things from certain women. Certain men who look a certain way got certain things, got to take that. Certain women have to take certain things because they don't look a certain way. Carol said it best. People in this era are more based off the aesthetics. Your aesthetics have more value than what's inside.
And that's why they lost in the sauce.
You got a lot of
forever can't get right. Forever can't get right.
Yeah, because millionaires do want to date single co-parent.
Listen, a lot of I'm telling you, a lot of people with money really, at the end of the day, want somebody that's going to love them and not their money. And I think that's why this high value man thing is so prevalent, because these men want to be looked at as more than an ATM. And I get that. I definitely get that. But if their standards are going to be surface level, then that's what they're going to get in return. They're going to get surface level love. So,
surface level love or actual partnership is two different things. Surface level love is,
I love you as long as you can do something for me.
You know what I did? And how about I love you as long as you're
but
beautiful?
that's what they're basically saying. I love you as long.
Right, and once
Then
you're not
you're
beautiful anymore,
discardable. But that's what I'm saying. That's where a lot of relationships have come to these days, and that's why they fail so miserably, because they're just at the surface level. These
But don't most relationships, don't most connections start off that way? Because it's like how we spoke about
no,
earlier, how Brooke bought drinks for different females, right? Like if you take a female out, like no one, most women be like, okay, if you want to take me out, you got to take me to a
no,
nice
that's not
place, right?
absolutely true. How connections happen are on a case by case basis. What society would like you to believe is that these connections happen.
you're too smart, Carol. You're too smart. We need some balance here, man.
Yeah, you
We
want
need
some
some
bullshit.
balance.
You want the ratchet. You want the
No,
ratchet.
no,
That's
no.
what you want.
We need.
He want the
He
ratchet.
No,
want the
no, no,
He want
no,
ratchet.
the
no.
ratchet.
This
He want
ain't
the ratchet.
Not the
FYF.
It's like
This
it's
is
ratchet.
like
No,
not
no. I
FYF
don't
no
want to.
more
I need my
podcast.
No,
hookah.
no, no,
We
no,
do that
no. I
ratchet
don't
shit
want to
on
call them
Wednesdays.
people ratchet. No, no, no. I don't want to call that ratchet because this is how they have
And it's
experienced
ratchet.
things. You understand what I'm saying? It's certain people that have experienced the antithesis, where it's not. I don't even have to worry. I don't even have to think about what the fuck you're doing. These niggas just gonna give to me. It's certain niggas that ain't never had to really ever talk to women or get in their mind. He done fucked some of the baddest
And
women
yet
in the
and
world.
still,
Yeah,
where are
that's
they
true
in
too.
their relationship life?
No, 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 no. We ain't talking about where they at now. We're actually just talking about
The start.
the start.
Yeah. Like you, but I do agree with what you said. It's on a case to case basis, right? Because a man, sometimes a man had to
And
wine and
sometimes
dine,
they
and
don't.
it could be Red Lobster, or sometimes it could be Red Lobster, be Capitol Grill, or it could just be they just say, hey,
Taco
how you?
fucking
They
Bell.
could just say, hey, how you doing? They'd be crossing paths in the park, and then 1 minute she
Right.
at the house, like just from a
Right.
conversation, or me in Target or Walmart, like so it's no rhyme. I always tell people it's no rhyme or reason to this. It's really not. It's really not because she might not be a freak with you, but she might be a freak with somebody else.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I don't want nobody to feel like we talking like, oh, you not that. But we're just trying to show different sides of the game. You know what I'm saying? We more like referees than players right now.
That's
So
right.
when guests come on, you know what I'm saying? We more like the referee.
The coaches.
We're more,
Yeah, I take coach. I ain't
or just the
refereeing
announcer.
shit.
The owners of on the box, but yeah, like there's no rhyme or reason to.
No,
But
no, no.
like for me,
See,
I just want people to
what
be
I'm saying in the dialogue,
yeah.
you might be
Right.
the referee. You might be in terms of that, bringing people in.
But
Go
there's
ahead,
no, but
Brandon. I
there's
want
no,
you to
there's
say
no
what you got
nine
to
and
say
ten.
to me.
If 9 out of 10, if you at a bar at a club, you want to talk to a female, a conversation might could say hey, but most of the time a drink might just get you in the door faster. Buying a drink.
And that's all it takes. And I ain't saying that's all it takes, but that opens the door. If you can parlay
It
that
might
into
get you in the
something,
door and
you're a
thrown out
G.
the window. Who knows? Like, you know.
See,
Yeah.
it's always that. You see, it's always that. It's nobody that's happy go lucky. She's supposed to say, yo, remember that time?
That one time in band
See,
camp.
you know what?
That one time in bed, kid.
All right, so next week, man, we coming back with another episode. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Y'all might want to do some homework. You are making an album. You just got divorced after 20 years, and you need one producer to produce the album for you. I need you to tell me the name and why. Once again, this is the Venus versus Mars show, where the battle never ends between the sexes.
I
It's
am
the easiest
billionaire.
thing in the world to like, subscribe, and share. But you probably
Fucking
won't
hater.
because you're a hater. But when we get our numbers up, listen, we ain't gonna talk to y'all. But I'm Brooke Acosta, aka The Dark Knight, and we have Mr. BBG, Dr. MD, Accountability, Once again, Dr. MD, accountability,
Accountability MD.
and we have Queen C. So you know what it is, man. Once again, drop down in the comments, man.
Subscribe to
Drop
us,
down in the
love us, support
Let me
us.
know, can bad bitches call their own shots?
Bad queens, they're queens, not bitches. We love y'all
And
queens.
it's Brandon too sensitive on these hoes. We out.
We did not, y'all not hoes. And poly is the best life. So live it, trust God, and live it good.
Oh yeah, Polly, get some cheese.
Polio.
One.
Two more women. No